1.2. Taxonomy. The science of classification of organisms is taxonomy. This is the general name for groups or categories within a classification system. 1.2.1. Diversity of organisms. There are vast numbers of living things in the world. The word biodiversity is a short form of biological diversity, which means that the abundance of different types of species. Scientists are not aware just how many different types of organisms exist in nature. It is because previously unknown species are being discovered all the time. 1.2.2. Taxonomy in the study of biology. Classification is essential to biology because there are too many different living things to sort out and compare unless they are organized into manageable categories. With an effective classification system in use, it is easier to organize the ideas about organisms and make generalizations. The scheme of classification has to be flexible, allowing newly discovered living organisms to be added into the scheme where they fit best. As living and extinct species are related, fossils should also be considered in this scheme. The process of classification involves giving every organism an agreed name, placing the organism into a group based on the common characteristics it shares with others in the group. 1.2.3. The importance of taxonomy. By taxonomy, it is much easier to learn biology as there are millions of known and unknown organisms. Taxonomy can be used to examine the evolutionary history of organisms and the relationships between organisms. 1.2.4. Taxonomic hierarchy. Biological classification schemes are the invention of biologists, based upon the best available evidence at that time. In classification, the aim is to use as many characteristics as possible in placing similar organisms together. Just as similar species are grouped together into the same genus, plural genera. Similar genera are grouped together into families. This approach is extended from families to orders, then classes, phyla or divisions and kingdoms. This is the hierarchical scheme of classification, each successive group containing more and more different kinds of organisms. When a classification of a species is written, it starts with the kingdom followed by other taxonomic ranks of division or phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. For examples: kingdom, Plantae; division, Magnolia phyta; class, Monocotyledons; order, Cyparelles; family, Poaceae; genus, Oryza; species, Osativa; kingdom, Animalia; phylum, Chordata; class, Mammalia; order, Primates; family, Hominidae; genus, Homo; species, H. sapiens. 1.2.5. Classification of plants and animals. Everyone must be able to identify objects and to relate their observations to other people. Most people are familiar with some of the common forms of plants and animals. However, since there are so many different kinds of plants as well as animals, the word plant or animal is not sufficient for identification. Linnaeus 1707–1778, a Swedish naturalist, studied and gave scientific names to thousands of plants and animals. He introduced the binomial system of nomenclature in the year 1753. Each plant and animal is given a two-word name by this system. The first name is the genus and the second is the species. The name of the genus is always started with a capital letter and the name of the species is started with a small letter. These two names constitute the scientific name of the organism. For example, the scientific name of human is Homo sapiens and that of paddy plant is Oryza sativa.